All right, welcome back to Pump. Got a full body workout for us today. If you're with us online, thanks for being here. A little bit about the class. We'll have a warm-up at the start, cool down at the end. The workout in the middle will consist of 4 rounds total. Each round is going to consist of 2 movements that we're going to superset 4 times, and we get 1 minute rest in between each one of those rounds, okay? So movements that we got today. First one is a quad set. So basically, remember, anytime there's that slash, you kind of pick your future here. So you can do all of one movement. You can switch between all the movements, so you can just mix a couple of them. You have full control. So the first one is going to be push-ups, any variation of a push-up that you want to do, okay? Downward dog press. So when we're in that push-up position, remember, we're pushing those hips up. This is that downward dog position, and then from here you can dip the head down towards the floor and back up for that press. The next movement on there is going to be mountain climbers. So that's right here, you're driving those knees up, alternating sides. And you can also do plank jacks, so jumping the feet out to the side and back together. So those are going to be the 4 movements that make up that quad set, okay? And again, up to you how you mix and match, or if you do all one, totally up to you and your preference, okay? Next one we have is going to be a kneeling movement. So we're going to have curl and press. So it's up to you. You can stick with all curls, right? You can do all presses. You can do curl into a press. We're just going to be in that kneeling position on the knees on the ground, okay, for both of those. Next one is squats supersetted with lunges. So again, same story here. You got a lot of options today. So you can either do all squats, you can do all lunges, or you can mix and match squats with those lunges, okay? Followed up by that quad set again, the exact same one, push up, downward dog press, mountain climbers, plank jacks. And they're moving into round 3. For this one, this is where we'll pull out those equalizers. So note with the equalizers, the further you go apart, the harder it's going to be. The closer they are together, a little bit easier it'll be as far as holding that position. When you're doing these, don't let the shoulders shrug up to the ears, okay? Want to keep those scapula back and down, all right? And so when you're here, okay, a couple things. If you push outwards, they're going to tip. So that's where you have to kind of maintain your control and that squeeze in. That's why if you go wider, it's going to be harder because it's harder to maintain that pressure inside, okay? So you got a couple of options with these. You can do knee lifts and or weight shifts or intermix those two. So knee lifts, you're just holding that position, right? Bringing those knees up in front, okay? For those weight shifts, you're here and you're just kind of shifting that weight side to side, okay? Biggest thing we don't want to do, so if you're watching yourself in the mirror when we're doing these, is make sure the upper body is moving side to side, not just, right, the legs. Just having fun swinging side to side, right? Not necessarily doing a ton with that. Next one we have is RDLs into rows. Same thing. You can focus more on just hitting RDLs. You can focus on just the rows, or you can intermix those. Remember at the RDLs, the glute, hamstring focus, finding that stretch and that contraction at the top. For those rows, it's up to you if you want to do a low row, keeping those arms in and close, or you want to do a high row, those elbows going high and wide, okay? Focusing a little bit more on the upper mid-back. Lastly, we're going to do a little bit of core, so bicycles, laying on our back, low back is flat. Remember, we're not going to grab onto the hand or the head or the ears or pull on anything. We're going to be alternating, right? Opposite elbow to opposite knee. When you're doing that, that opposite leg is kicking out straight, and you're rotating through those. And remember, right, it's not about speed with bicycles. A lot of times with bicycles growing up, you kind of learned it's just like go fast, go fast. We really want to be intentional. Get that mid-back up off the ground. Really feel that crunch when you twist. Really feel that oblique squeeze contraction, okay? Move really strong and controlled through full ranges of motion. That's what we want, all right? And then lastly, we have floor press into overhead extensions. So we did floor press recently. I don't remember when, but remember with this, you're here. You're pressing that weight up overhead. For those extensions, basically from here, you're just dipping kind of the hands and arms back, loading through the straightest interior, okay, along here around the ribs. And then you can kind of like touch or almost touch here and then bring it back to center. And if you're wanting to, right, you can go right back into those presses. Since it's that superset, you can intermix those as you want, whether you want to do all of one or all of the other, intermix those, okay? So that's the format of all the movements that we have today. At the end of class, we'll roll a die. We roll through. If we roll 1, we're running through every single one of those movements in a row. We roll 2 through 5, we're redoing one of the rounds. 6 through 10, we have a 2-minute finisher, which is just a squat, push-up, burnout. If we get 11 through 19, we go right to cool down. If we get a 20, cool down today, cool down on Tuesday, okay? Maybe we'll get it. I did at one point think maybe if we do 20, I just have to do the finisher alone or something. But I was like, no, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Hey, he lives. Welcome back. Anybody have any questions? If you're online, you have a question, drop it in the chat. Let's get moving. All right, starting with those jumping jacks. Remember to be braced, keep that strong braced position. Maybe 2 out of 10 2 out of 10 intensity. If you want to minimize that impact, remember you can start right here. We're only at like 20-30% effort on this first round. Just starting slow, waking up that body if we've been sitting for the day. Air squats, pushing those hips back and down, knees in line with those toes. Keep those glutes active, hamstrings on. Marches, driving that knee up in front. Looking for that abdominal activation here. Trying to think of activating the core, not just using those hip flexors. Ready to rock. All right, lunges alternating. Adding that twist towards that knee that's in front. Keeping that arch strong. Glutes active, weight even on those feet. Arm circles, full range of motion. Reverse. Inchworms into those push-ups. Don't round that low back here. Remember to bend those knees. Jumping jacks, round 2. Starting to pick up that tempo. Moving a little bit quicker now. Keep that braced posture. Air squats. Picking up that tempo, but still keeping that control. Marches. Keep that core activated. Lunges, alternating. Adding that twist towards that knee. That's in front. Arm circles. Reverse. Inchworms into those push-ups. Take a break. All right, we got 1 minute, and we're into it. All right, first movement. We got that quad set into those kneeling movements, okay? Remember, your own ratio, whatever you want, you can intermix those how you, if you're doing those plank jacks, don't let those hips sag to the ground. Keep that core strong, keep those hips in place. Same thing with those mountain climbers, push-ups, each of those. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's rock and roll. We got that quad set coming up. You pick what you want here. It's push-ups, superset, downward dog press, mountain climbers, and plank jacks. You pick what you want, intermix them how you want. Switch. Woo. Kneeling curl into that press. Again, up to you. You can do all just bicep curls. You can do all presses, or you can mix them together. Switch back into that quad set. Remember, whatever you want here out of those 4 movements. Curl into those presses. Quad set. Curl press. Woo. Quad set. Last one. Keep that quality. Take breaks as you need. But if you're doing a rep, do it perfect. Curl press. Take a break. All right. We got squats. Superset it with the lunges. Into that quad set again. Push up, downward dog press, mountain climbers, or plank jacks. Good to have you back, Mark. Good to see you. Huh? Yeah, Mateus is saying he was talking to you. All right, we got 10 seconds. Squat, lunge mash up here, your own ratio, into that quad set in 3, 2, 1. Let's rock and roll. Quad set. Keep that quality. Switch, squat lunges. Quad set. Switch. Squat lunges. Switch, quad set. Take breaks as you need, but if you're doing that rep, make it great. Squat lunges. Last one. Switch, quad set. Take a break. Woo. All right, equalizers are coming out. So knee lifts with those weight shifts. Woo. Partnered with RDL rows. Huh? Either so support yourself with those in the air and you're bringing the knees up for an ab movement, or shifting the weight side to side, or a mixture of those two. Yeah. Just don't push out. Yeah. Mark's gonna give us an example of what not to do. All right. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's rock and roll. If you're lifting those knees, get those knees out in front of you. Try not to keep them close to the body if you can. Switch. RDL row. Switch. Knee lift, weight shifts. Switch. Woo. RDL row. Switch. Take those breaks as you need them. Switch. Switch. Switch, RDL row. Take a break. All right. Bicycles into that floor press. All right, remember with bicycles, it's not about speed, right? It's about control and powerful, strong, slow movements. We want to make sure that core is active through every second of that movement, okay? You're gonna want some weights on your side. I'm gonna move these because they'll be a little bit in the way. All right, we're starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go, bicycles, come on. Strong, slow. That straightened leg should be perfectly straight. Get that upper back off the ground if you can. Switch. All right, you got those weights on your side. Whew. Remember, you're mixing together floor press with those overhead extensions. Tap down, bring back. Up to you on how you want to mix those. Switch. Bicycles, we're back in it. Make them good, make them strong. If you can, keep those shoulder blades up off the ground. Switch. Woo! Let's go. Floor press with those extensions. Switch. Bicycles. Right in it. Come on. Inhale your spit. Switch. Switch. Last one, come on. Woo, switch. Last one, come on. Take a break. Woo. All right, I never roll it, I'll roll it. To be fair. What we got? 5, what is that? Oh, redo a round. Bummer. Bummer. Round 4, we're doing it again, people. Bicycles into those floor presses. All of it. All 4. You got it, Mark. I have never rolled a cool down, I don't think. I have bad record for this. All right, at 550, we're starting this. Know your limits. If you're pretty gassed and you've done quite a bit, take it easy here. Take lots of breaks. Don't push it. If you feel good and you're ready to rock for another round, though, let's get after it. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Bicycles. Switch. Floor press, come on. Bicycles. Get up, get up, get up. Remember, not moving quick, but moving controlled. Switch. Woo! We got this, yos. Switch. Switch. Woo. Switch. Last set, come on. Switch. Floor press extensions. Take a break. Woo. My peeps at home, nice job today. Peeps in class, nice job. Nice work. Nice job today. Nice work today. We made it. Nice job. Nice job, Terry. As you're cleaning up, don't start slowing that breathing down. When you're ready, you can start with those deeper breaths. Inhaling through the nose on the way up. Exhaling out through that mouth on the way down. And next exhale, whenever you're ready, pull that arm across. Through all these stretches, keep that slight brace posture. Keeping those breaths, release and switch. Stretching a little further on those exhales. When you're ready, go and release. Bring those hands behind the back, interlock those fingers. Pull the shoulder blades back and down. We're going to roll that head and neck. When you're ready, go and release. Inhale up and in. On that exhale, we're going to drop down into that full floor squat, pushing those hips back and down. Working on trying to get those heels flat. Can't quite get them flat, that's all right. Keep your weight on those hands leaning forward. Making your way deeper into that stretch each class. When you're ready, you're going to drop forward onto those hands. We're going to bring the knees to the wide edges of the mat, or a little bit beyond if you want. We're going to move into a child's pose, sitting back on those heels. Extending those arms out in front. As you're ready, you can slowly bring yourself up out of that position. Pulling those knees in. We're going to move into that puppy pose. Walking those arms back out in front, keeping the hips above the knees. As you're ready, you can slowly come up. We're going to plant those hands, press into a plank, and then down into a downward dog. From here, feel free to pedal out those feet. As you're ready, go and walk those hands in. If you want to stay and continue to stretch, feel free, but we're running out of class time. We'll finish with those last breaths. Nice job today, everybody. Great work. Don't forget homework tonight. Remember, good solid dinner, drink lots of water, prioritize sleep. Going to be recovering over the next 2 to 4 days from this workout. So over this weekend, be intentional, get lots of sleep, eat well, hydrate. We'll see you on Tuesday. Have a nice night.